All right, let's talk about a company that is, without a doubt, a titan in the tech world. Tata Consultancy Services. You probably know them as TCS. Now, this isn't just some big IT company, it's a global force, one that really shapes how the world's biggest businesses actually run. But, and this is the key, TCS is at a major crossroads right now, and the path they choose next could literally change everything.
And here's why. The company has put it out there for everyone to see. This is their ambition, stated loud and clear. They're not just dipping their toes in the AI revolution, oh no. They are publicly aiming to lead it, to become the absolute biggest and best AI-led tech services company on the entire planet. That is a seriously bold claim.
You know, it's one thing to have a huge goal like that. It's another thing to actually pull it off. I mean, for a company this massive, with its own way of doing things for decades, can it really pivot that fast? What are its real strengths? And what are the hidden challenges it's up against? Come on, let's dig in and see what's really going on.
Okay, so first, let's look at the story TCS tells about itself. This is their public image, right? A story of a powerful, innovative, and super responsible global leader. And you have to admit, when you look at the numbers, they are just mind-boggling.
Just stop and think about that for a second. Over 600,000 people. That's not a workforce. That's basically the population of a major city like Las Vegas or Baltimore. This is the human engine, the army they're counting on to drive this whole AI dream. The scale is just, it's incredible.
And that army is truly global. We're talking operations in over 50 countries, with a team made up of 152 different nationalities. But this isn't just about being big, it's about being good. I mean, for 11 years in a row, they've been ranked #1 for customer satisfaction in Europe. Companies don't just hire TCS, they trust them deeply.
And their innovation, it is not just talk. Get this, they've created a digital twin, a perfect virtual copy of an elite marathon runner's heart. This lets them see, measure, and even predict how that heart is going to perform under the most extreme stress. It's a crazy powerful example of just how deep their tech skills go.
Their impact isn't just on individuals either, it's on entire nations. Right now, they're partnering with India's state-owned telecom company, BSNL, to roll out a brand new 4G and 5G network across 100,000 sites. This is a massive, incredibly complex project that puts TCS right at the center of India's whole digital future.
And beyond all the corporate work, TCS has a huge focus on social impact. Their programs, things like education, skills training, digital entrepreneurship, they've reached over 7 million people. This isn't just some footnote in an annual report for them, it's a core part of their identity.
So that's the shiny, powerful story TCS presents to the world. But, you know, to really get what's going on, we have to pop the hood and look at the engine, the financials, the market realities, and, well, that's where the picture gets a lot more complicated.
And this is where you see the real tension. On one side, the awards just keep rolling in from all the big names, Microsoft, AWS, Forbes. They look like they're on top of the world. But on the other side, the numbers are starting to flash some warning signs. A recent drop in revenue, a decrease in the value of new contracts they're signing. It's like two completely different stories are playing out at the same time.
A huge part of that second story is risk. I mean, look at this. Nearly half of all their money comes from just one place, North America. And almost a third comes from just one industry, banking and financial services. So what does that mean? It means any little cold in the US banking sector could give their entire global business a really bad flu.
And we're already seeing that play out. A global revenue dip is one thing, but a massive 21.7% drop in their India business? Whoa, that is a huge red flag. Even though India is a smaller market for them, a nosedive that steep suggests they are getting squeezed hard on pricing, right in their own backyard.
So all of this adds up to a pretty clear set of threats. You've got global clients getting nervous and tightening their wallets. You have competitors in a price war. Internally, the cost of keeping top talent is going up. And here's the biggest one. There's a massive risk that they can't turn all this hype around generative AI into actual, large-scale, profitable projects. That is the billion-dollar question.
Okay, so with all those storm clouds gathering, what's the plan? How is TCS going to steer through these headwinds and actually deliver on that promise to lead the AI revolution? Let's take a look at their strategy.
So the heart of their entire strategy is generative AI. This is the tech everyone is talking about. Think of it as AI that doesn't just analyze stuff, it creates new things. It can write code, design products, you name it.
It has the power to totally rewire how businesses operate. So for TCS, mastering Gen AI isn't just a nice-to-have. It's absolutely critical for their future.
Their game plan seems to rest on 4 key pillars. First, and most obvious, take all those little Gen AI pilot projects and scale them up into massive enterprise solutions. Second, keep doing what they're great at, helping clients modernize their old systems for the cloud. Third, beef up their cybersecurity services. And fourth, go deeper into specialized engineering for cutting-edge industries like automotive and medtech. It's a full-court press. They also have a really clear framework for how they're rolling this out with clients. It's a 3-stage approach. First, use AI to assist people, just giving them information. Then, use it to augment their skills, making them better at their jobs. And the final step? To completely transform the entire business. This shows they've really thought through the roadmap.
So, we've seen the 2 sides of the coin, right? The powerful, celebrated industry leader and the giant facing some really serious new challenges. Let's put it all together and see where that leaves us.
This table really lays it all out. On one side, you have these undeniable strengths, that insane global scale, the deep trust they've built with clients, and a rock-solid reputation for actually getting things done. But on the other side, the risks are just as real. Their over-reliance on a few key markets, that brutal pricing pressure, and the huge high-stakes gamble on making Gen AI work at scale. It really is a balancing act on a tightrope.
And that all brings us back to the one final critical question. TCS has the size, it has the talent, and it definitely has the ambition. But in this new world of AI, where speed and agility are everything, can a company this big, with this much history, really pivot fast enough to lead the charge? Their future, and maybe the future of the entire tech services industry, really hangs on that answer.